Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Smart Learning English Channel. Today, we're talking about something very important.
Really? What is it?
My bed is my best friend.
I already love this topic.
I had a feeling you would.
Honestly, my bed is one of the best things in my life.
That's a strong statement.
I'm serious. My bed never complains.
That's true.
My bed is always there for me.
Always?
Every single day.
What about your friends?
My friends are great, but my bed is more reliable.
That's funny.
It's true.
So you really love sleeping?
Absolutely. Sleeping is one of my favorite hobbies.
I don't think sleeping is a hobby.
Then why am I so good at it?
Good question.
Thank you. I've had years of practice.
How many hours do you sleep every night?
Usually around 7 or 8 hours.
That's pretty good.
I try, but on weekends it's a different story.
Oh no. How long do you sleep on weekends?
Sometimes 10 hours, sometimes 11.
Seriously?
Sometimes I wake up and immediately go back to sleep.
No way!
Yes way.
That's impressive.
Thank you. I work very hard at doing nothing.
I can see that.
What about you? Do you like sleeping?
Of course. But I don't love my bed as much as you do.
That's because you haven't met my bed.
Your bed isn't a person.
Sometimes I think it is.
That's a little strange.
Maybe. But when it's cold outside and I'm under a warm blanket, life feels perfect.
Oh, wow. That actually sounds nice.
Exactly. My bed is my happy place.
I understand that, especially after a long day at work.
Yes. After work, all I want is to go home.
Really? Not food?
Okay, maybe food first, then bed.
That makes more sense.
Food and bed, the perfect combination.
You're making me sleepy.
Mission accomplished.
Did you like sleeping when you were a child?
Actually, no.
Really? That's surprising.
When I was a kid, I hated bedtime.
Me too. I always wanted to stay awake.
Exactly. My parents always told me to go to bed.
And what did you do?
I pretended to be asleep.
What?
Then I secretly read comic books under my blanket.
That's funny.
I thought I was very clever.
Were you?
Not really. My parents always knew.
Parents always know.
It's one of their superpowers.
I think you're right.
Now, it's the opposite.
What do you mean?
When I was young, I didn't want to sleep. Now, I don't want to leave my bed.
That's called being an adult.
I think you're right.
Do you use an alarm clock every morning?
Unfortunately, yes.
Do you wake up right away?
Absolutely not.
Really?
My alarm clock and I have a complicated relationship.
That doesn't sound good.
Every morning, my alarm says, "Wake up," and I say, "No."
That's terrible.
I know.
How many alarms do you set?
Don't judge me.
Now I'm worried.
5.
5?
Sometimes 6.
That's crazy.
I like having backup plans.
I think that's too many.
Maybe, but it works. Most of the time.
Most of the time?
Okay, sometimes it doesn't work.
Tell me a story.
I knew you were going to say that.
Of course.
A few months ago, I overslept.
Oh no.
It was a Monday morning.
The worst day to oversleep.
Exactly. I turned off my alarm, then I went back to sleep.
Big mistake.
Huge mistake.
What happened?
I opened my eyes. Everything felt normal.
Okay.
Then I looked at the time.
And?
I was almost an hour late for work.
No way.
Yes way.
What did you do?
I jumped out of bed.
I can imagine.
I brushed my teeth in record time.
How fast?
Maybe 30 seconds.
That's not enough.
I was in a hurry.
What about breakfast?
No breakfast.
Really?
Not even coffee.
Wow, it really was an emergency.
Exactly.
Did you make it to work?
Barely.
What did your boss say?
Luckily, he laughed.
That's nice.
He told me, "You must really love your bed."
That wasn't wrong.
Not at all.
Have you ever fallen asleep somewhere strange?
Actually, yes.
Oh, wow. Where?
On a bus.
That's normal.
And I missed my stop.
I've done that before.
Really?
Yes, I woke up and had no idea where I was.
That's exactly what happened to me.
What did you do?
I looked out the window. Everything looked unfamiliar.
That's scary.
A little. Then I realized I was 30 minutes away from home.
Oh, no.
I had to take another bus back.
That sounds annoying.
It was, but now it's a funny memory.
That's true. The best stories usually start with small mistakes.
I agree.
Do you ever take naps?
I love naps.
Me too.
A good nap can change your whole day.
Exactly. How long is your perfect nap?
About 20 minutes.
Really? That's short.
If I sleep longer, I wake up confused.
I know what you mean.
What about you?
Maybe 45 minutes?
That's not a nap. That's a mini vacation.
You're funny.
I'm serious.
Honestly, I think everyone loves their bed.
I agree. Some people just don't admit it.
That's probably true.
At the end of a long day, there's nothing better than going home and relaxing in your own bed.
That sounds nice.
It really is.
Now I want to go home.
Me too, but we're not finished yet.
Good point. Let's keep talking. You know what?
What?
This conversation is making me tired.
Then my job is done.
Maybe.
Speaking of sleep, my family always talks about my sleeping habits.
Really?
All the time.
What do they say?
They say I can sleep anywhere.
Anywhere?
Almost anywhere.
I don't believe you.
It's true.
Give me an example.
One time I fell asleep on the sofa during a family gathering.
That's normal.
The party was loud. Very loud.
Okay, that's a little impressive.
When I woke up, everyone was taking photos of me.
No way!
Yes, my family thought it was funny.
Did they show you the photos?
Of course, they still show them to me.
That's what families do.
Exactly. They never forget.
My family's the same.
Really?
Oh, yes. If I do something embarrassing once, they remember it forever.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Definitely not.
What was your bedtime like when you were a child?
Very strict. My parents wanted me in bed by 9 o'clock.
Wow, that's early.
I know, I hated it.
Me too.
I always wanted to stay awake and watch TV.
Same here.
Sometimes I secretly read books under my blanket.
That's exactly what I did with comic books.
Really?
Yes, I thought I was very clever.
And your parents knew?
Every single time.
Parents always know.
It's amazing.
Now that we're adults, everything is different.
Very different.
When I was young, I didn't want to sleep.
And now?
Now I look forward to bedtime.
That's so true.
Do you have a favorite day for sleeping?
Easy. Saturday morning.
Oh, wow. That's my answer, too.
No work, no alarm, no stress.
Exactly.
Just a warm bed and a peaceful morning.
That sounds perfect.
Sometimes I wake up, look outside.
And then go back to sleep. I do that, too.
It's one of life's greatest pleasures.
You're being very dramatic.
Maybe a little.
What makes a bed comfortable for you?
A soft pillow, a warm blanket, and a quiet room.
That sounds nice.
What about you?
I like lots of pillows.
How many?
4.
4.
Don't judge me.
I'm trying not to.
That's a lot of pillows. They make me happy.
Fair enough.
You know what I like most about my bed?
What?
It feels like home.
That's a great answer.
Really?
Yes. After a long day at work, it's nice to have a comfortable place to relax.
I agree.
Sometimes life gets busy.
Very busy.
Work, family, messages, phone calls, everything.
I know exactly what you mean.
But when I finally get home and lie down in bed, I feel calm.
That's a wonderful feeling.
It really is.
So maybe your bed really is your best friend.
I think so.
What about your real friends?
They're second place.
Don't let them hear that.
Too late. They already know.
That's funny.
Honestly, I'm grateful for the simple things in life.
Like a good bed?
Exactly.
That's a nice lesson.
You don't always need something expensive to be happy.
That's true.
Sometimes happiness is a quiet room, a soft pillow, and a good night's sleep.
I love that.
Me too.
Well, after this conversation, I think I need a nap.
I was thinking the same thing.
Should we end here?
Probably. Before we both fall asleep.
Good idea. Thank you so much for listening today. Keep practicing your English every day. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. See you in the next lesson.